Well, hello there and welcome back, my internet friends. It's your friend Jerry Tolliver here, CEO of Fly Credit, where we help you have better credit, better opportunities, and a better lifestyle. Today is day 12, the very last day of 12 days of Holideals. And I am sad, but excited about what is to come for us in 2022. Now, 2022 is coming and it's coming fast. It's going to be here any minute now. But I want to talk to y'all about what does that 2022 look like for you? Now, we all have different goals and ambitions. We talked about some of those New Year's resolutions yesterday, but today I want to talk to you all about how you're going to create a new life for yourself through new commitments and cultivating the life that you truly love. Because I think it's very important that we become very intentional about the things that we say that we want so that we can actually create it in our lives. Things just don't happen by mistake. Life isn't just a bunch of lucky situations that just happen to come together. Life and success are very intentional. They are very strategic. They are very planned out. And so it's time for us to start planning out our lives and being very strategic about the commitments that we say that we want. And after we talk about those commitments and cultivating the life of our dreams, I got a gift for you guys today, right? Today is the last day, the last gift, the last Holideal that is here in my box today. And so we all know, if you've been here a couple of days now, if you've been here all 12 days, and you know that in this box is something that's going to help you get your credit right, your money right, your business credit right, your life right. Because I can really remember what life was like when I had bad credit 7 years ago. Wow, 7 years ago, when my credit was bad, when I was 545 credit scoring out here and applying for things and get denied, it was a life that I really did hate. I hated my life 7 years ago, y'all. Like a lot of people, they look at me and are my level of success and they just feel like, oh, she's perfect, or I bet she has no struggles. But no, I'm just like everyone else. I'm just like you. It was a journey getting to 800 plus credit scores. It's a journey being able to save, a large amount of money. It's a journey even making a large amount of money. And so under no circumstances can I ever just sit here and say that things just happened, that things are just, so easy, because it's not. Starting a business is hard. Running a business is hard. Continuously running a business is hard. Balancing a family and relationships and my personal ambitions is very challenging. And so I try my best to be my best, but all of that really comes through the idea, right? All this happens through the idea of commitments and cultivating. Now, the reason why I want to talk about this is because the number one reason why people don't meet their goals is because they're just not wholeheartedly committed to it. Now, when someone's committed to something, when you see someone committed to something, they are laser focused. They are laser focused. They show up. They are committed, right? You know it. They're at the gym early. They're at the gym late. They're at work early. They're at work late. They're helping friends. They're serving others. They're putting time into themselves and their betterment, right? Their health, their fitness, their success, their business, their friendships. They're wholeheartedly committed. Now, what does commitment look like to you? When you say you're committed to something, what do you do? Some people are more loyal or more focused or a little more excited than the average person. The average person that says they're committed to losing weight or committed to getting better credit or committed to building a six-figure business. Commitment is one thing. It's the feeling, right? It's the intentionally saying that this is going to be my life and I'm going to make sure of it. This is going to be my life. The 700 credit scores are going to be my life. The Benz in the driveway is going to be my life. The 4 or 5 bedroom house with the pool in the back. This is going to be my life. Traveling around the world, seeing the world's amazing treasures. It's going to be my life. $10,000, $100,000 in my savings account is going to be my life. Debt free is going to be my life. When we say these things out loud, when we profess these things out loud, these are a moment of us living in our truth, saying that this is what I want and this is what I'm going to work for. Now, here's the part that gets a little tricky, is the work for it part, the cultivating it part. We live in a microwave society. We live in a society full of, it's going to happen in 30 days, 60 days, 90 days. It has to happen in this amount of time. And when it doesn't happen in this amount of time, you bail on it. You bail on your commitments. When the marriage gets too hard, you bail. When the relationships gets too tough, you bail. When the job doesn't give you what you want, you bail. When the business isn't growing fast enough, you bail. When you're not getting the support you feel like you deserve, you bail. But how can you see any level of success if you never see anything through till the end? You start the diet, you stop. You start the business, you stop. You have a new idea, you start it, you stop, or you never start at all. Cultivating determines how far you are going to get in your success, whether if it's friendships, relationships, business, doesn't matter, your career. It's all based on how you cultivate these things. See, a lot of people have this idea, the grass is greener on the other side idea. But let me tell you something, that's a fantasy, my friends. That is a fantasy that most people keep chasing for the rest of their lives. They keep thinking that there's a better relationship, or there's a better job opportunity, or a better business, or a better niche to get into, or a better group of people. There's no better, really. The only thing that's going to prove anything getting better is through your own efforts, your own cultivating. Let me think about it. If you have a 2-bedroom apartment, let's say you got a 2-bedroom house right now. It's got a beautiful yard. It's got a nice little patio. It's everything that you ever wanted before. And then what happens? Our expectations, somewhere along the lines, they change. Now, I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with that. There should be expectations that you have in your life. There are standards that you should have for yourself, because if your standards are too low, you'll never hit your goals. There is such thing as your standards being too low. Being too high, I'm conflicted with that idea. But there's such thing as your standards being too low. But if you set the standard here and you want to get here, there's nothing wrong with that. You can get here. You can get here. But what is it going to take to get here, from here to here? What is it going to take? It's going to take a different mindset. It's going to take a different level of energy. It's going to take a different level of you showing up. It's going to take a different level of commitment. That is what it's going to require. Because let me tell you something, the grass may be greener on the other side, but it's just as hard, if not harder, to cultivate that land, that new relationship, that new credit score, this new business, this new level of success. It is going to require you to cultivate it. But the only way you're going to cultivate it is if you create a new attitude, a new identity for yourself, because you can't create new opportunities and you can't create new levels of success with the same attitude and the same way of being and the same way of thinking. It don't work like that. If it did, everybody would do it, but they don't, because it's hard. Change is hard. Stop going to buy that daily coffee. It's hard. Stop spending so much money on entertainment. It's hard. Stop complaining about the things that you should be grateful for. It's hard. Let me tell you something. I used to be the biggest complainer in the world. God's honest truth. I used to be the biggest complainer in the world. 7 years ago, I hated everything about my life. I hated waking up in the morning to go to a job that was paying me to take care of my children, provide for my family. I was complaining about the traffic that I chose to sit in because I accepted the job that was 50 miles away. I complained about people having to raise my children because I couldn't be there. As a single mom, you've got to do it all. I complained about all these things that I put myself in, situations that I created for myself. And then when I got sick and tired of my own BS, when I got sick and tired of my own excuses, when I got sick and tired of my own procrastination, when I got sick and tired of my own mess, that is when things started to change. When I stopped complaining and started being grateful. When I started showing gratitude to the people that were supporting me, gratitude for the job that was giving me the ability to save and create another stream of income for me and my family. My job would help me create my 6-7-figure business. My job helped me with that. But I wouldn't have been able to do it if I was so stuck on complaining and focused on the things that I hated. So instead, I focused on the things that I wanted, not on the things that I didn't want. Focus on the things that you want, not on the things that you don't want. So if you want the success, focus on the things that are going to get you closer to success. If you want love, focus on the things that are going to get you closer to love. And the one main thing that's going to get you closer to that level of success and everything is being grateful, showing gratitude. That's the only way. Because let me tell you something. If you don't appreciate what you have now, God, the universe, whatever, is going to deliver you more things to be ungrateful for. I promise you. I promise you. I was that person. So if you really want to win, if you really want better relationships, if you really want a better job, if you really want a better business, all of this is going to start with you. It's going to start with your level of commitment. You showing up when you don't feel like it. You doing it before tomorrow or next month or next year. So many people wait. They wait. I asked my friend the other day, I love her so much. I asked her the other day, when are you going to start bringing out content for your business? She told me on the 1st of the year. Why are you waiting on? My question was, why are you waiting till the 1st? Do it now. Tomorrow's not promised to us. I know it. She knows it. We all know it. But tomorrow's not promised to us. So commit to it today. Put your energy and effort and every blood, sweat, and tear into it today. Don't wait until tomorrow, next year, next month. Do it today. Take the steps today. Do it uncomfortable today. Do it unsure today. Because if you do it today, you're going to get one step closer to your goals tomorrow. You're going to get just that much better, that much closer to your goals. But if you wait, you'll just keep waiting. And you'll keep waiting and complaining, and there's no life in that. So be your best today. Put the effort, the energy in it today. Sign up for that program today. Invest in that coach today. Create the website for the business today. Apply for the credit card today. Improve your credit today. Commit to it today. And once you commit to it, cultivate it. Show up when you don't feel like showing up. Do it when you feel unsure. Do it when you feel uncertain. Do it when you're scared. Do it when you're full of fear and anxiety. Do it then. That is the best time to do it. Because then and only then will you be able to prove to yourself that you can. But the moment that you keep procrastinating and thinking about it is the more time you give yourself to be mediocre. And who wants to live a life of mediocrity? I didn't. And eventually you get tired of your own mess. Eventually you say enough is enough. Eventually you get tired of overdrafting your account. You get tired of not having enough money. You get tired of stressing about it being too much. You get tired of it. But the only way it's going to change is if you change your way of thinking and your way of being. And know this, just know that when you're cultivating new land, it's not an overnight process. When you're cultivating new land, you're learning new strategies. You're learning new ways of doing things. You're learning new ways of being. So cultivate that new land, but give yourself compassion, give yourself some patience, but always give it your best. Always give it your best. Because if you don't, who will? Nobody's coming to save you. Nobody's coming to save me. Nobody ever came to save me. I had to create a life for myself, my own way. And we all have to do it one way or another. But I encourage you to start cultivating that life today. So how are we going to start cultivating today? Drop it in the chat. I want to see it. I want to see, how are you going to cultivate your new life today? What are you going to commit to today? You know, we all so casual about our goals. I'm gonna wait till tomorrow. I'm gonna wait till next week. Why are you so casual about it? There is nothing casual about success. There's nothing casual about making 6, 7 figures. There's nothing casual about getting out of debt. There's nothing casual about making investments and creating wealth for yourself. There's nothing casual about that. And so if you want success, success loves speed. So speed up. Put some pep in your step. That's the only way you're going to make it happen, my friends. So make it happen today. Cultivate a new life for yourself today. One that you'll love, the one that you dream about all the time. Because if you can dream it, you can do it. You can create it. I promise you. I know for a fact, if I can go from dead broke, bad credit, barely making it on the brink of bankruptcy, a person that came from a household of abuse, okay? Real life abuse. A person that came from an environment where I shouldn't have made it to the person that I am today is proof that anybody could do it. I shouldn't be here. I came from the ghetto. I came from a family that was just toxic. But here I am today being able to show you how you can create a new life for yourself, because I know for a fact that it can happen for you. So if you don't believe it, I believe it. So make it happen. All right, y'all. Here we go. Today's Holideal. Cool. New year, new money, my friends. New year, new money. You are going to create a new life for yourself, and I'm going to help you do it, because I'm going to invite you to join my Show Me the Money 5-day challenge, New Year, New Money edition. Okay. Show Me the Money challenge, 5 days. Okay. It's all about improving your credit. It's all about making investments. It's all about saving money and taxes, creating wealth for yourself, creating new life, cultivating a new life for yourself. And we're going to do it and talk about it in 5 whole days. Okay. Every single day, I'm going to release a new video for you, a new way for you to cultivate a new life for yourself. And these are very strategic trainings. This isn't fluffy stuff. These are strategic trainings you can start taking today to start creating results for yourself. So this 5-day challenge is going to help you create better credit. It's going to help you create a bigger bank account. It's going to help you create more fun, more excitement in your life. And it's going to help you create a new mindset, because the only way for you to create a new life is to create new ways of thinking. See, back then when I was broke, I had a broken mindset. I didn't think that these things could happen for me. I was too young. I was too Black. I was too poor. I'm a single mom. Who's going to listen to me? But then when I started believing different things about myself, when I started identifying as a winner, as a leader, as somebody that can create drastic change, that's when things in my life changed. I started to believe different things. And when I started to believe different things, I started to do different things. And when I started to do different things, I started to create a different result in my life. And we all want different results, but we all got to work for it too. See, a lot of people want 6, 7 figure businesses, right? But they don't even want to invest 4 or 5 figures into it. That's not the way that works. It's going to take some investment. It's going to take some commitment, but I know that you can do it. And I'm going to help you do it in those 5 days. So the challenge is going to start January 3rd through the 7th, 5 days. I'm going to release one new strategic video for you to help you cultivate a new life for yourself, from better credit, business credit, to saving money, paying off debt, and just making it all work for yourself, having a new plan for your life, kicking off 2022 with strategy, a plan, an actual plan, a plan to win. And so what I'm going to do is, if you want to get in on the challenge, I'm actually going to give 10 people a 30% off discount. Okay. A 30% off discount. All you got to do is put Holideals in the checkout when you're checking out for the 5-day challenge, and you'll be able to get 30% off. This 30% off is only going to be good for the first 10 people. So if you want to get 30% off and you want to kick in 2022 with a bang, then join today. All right. All you got to do is click the link below, or if you're watching this on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, click the link in the description or in my bio so that you can take advantage of this Holideal today. This is the very last day, y'all. This is the very last day, but it's the first day of a new one for you. And so if you want to get better credit, a better lifestyle, better opportunities in your life, all you got to do is sign up for the challenge. I'm going to show you how you can do that, how I took myself from broke and barely making it to not having to ever worry about money again and living the life of my dreams. So I love y'all. I really do. And I want you to be winners. I want you to be 2%ers. I want you to live the life of your dreams. But the only way you're going to do it is if you cultivate it for yourself, if you commit to it and you cultivate it. And so thank y'all so much for joining me for 12 days of Holideals. Today is the last day, but I look forward to seeing you again, especially if you've joined our courses, you've taken advantage of our university deals, and if you're going to join my 5-day Show Me the Money, New Year challenge. So I look forward to seeing y'all inside. I love y'all so much. Again, my name is Jerry Tolliver, CEO of Fly Credit, and I'll see y'all next time. Happy holidays.